Welcome to Attack on Titan review. Today is season 3, episode 1. I'm Justin,
Woo! What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Calshock. As always, actually, I'm an anime viewer only. Are
Yeah.
you caught up past?
Okay,
Where are you at?
so I have read the manga a long time ago. This was after season 1 finished and, the whole 4-year wait, which luckily we didn't have a 4-year wait this time, but I have read some of the manga. It's been a long time. It's been like 3 or 4 years, so I'm not caught up. I'm definitely not caught up, and it's hard to remember all the small details. But there are big moments that I remember. So I'm like, I'd say half this season. I'll let everyone know when I don't know anything more past, like, because there's one certain scene I remember and that's it. So I'm like, I have kind of more knowledge.
I thought I'd ask because I wasn't sure what you were realize. I don't know if you were ahead or behind at this point or whatever. So I knew you were ahead, but I don't know how far ahead. So whatever. Okay. So we can just jump into the episode now.
Sure.
Uh,
Can I just say real quick? I do not like the opening. The new opening for it. It felt like an ending. You know? At least in my
to
opinion.
me, I liked the opening, but to me, it's not your. I think it's just because it's not your typical Attack on Titan opening.
Right. Well, funny enough, there's not a single Titan showed in the opening, which is, I think, kind of funny because the show's Attack on Titan, and you don't see a Titan in the opening.
Yeah, it was more like the good vibes.
I liked how it looked, but the song
I
was
love the
okay.
song. I thought the song was great. I'm not sure if it's a good match for Attack on Titan.
Right. I would put it as an ending. If it was at the ending, I wouldn't. Because every other opening kind of got you hyped up and ready. This one just kind of chill.
Yeah, I get it too. But so they're doing some experiments with Aaron because they're trying to get him to be able to fill in the hole in the wall still.
Right.
This one day eventually that'll happen. But it's not going so well. He's not really able to transform like he used to.
Yeah, there seems to be an underlying issue that we don't know. I don't even know, to be honest. Because, like, even last finale, he tried to transform, to avenge his
Yeah.
mom. And he couldn't. So, there's obviously some
I
issue.
thought it had something to do with like maybe like wounds from the battle or something. He doesn't quite healed yet.
I mean, I
Maybe
guess
not like physically,
possibly.
but like mentally and physically, like something like that. Because he did get his ass beat, if I
True, but I
recall.
mean, you feel like seeing the thing that killed his mom would, like overcome some of that, especially mentally, because he was pretty, angry. But still, there's obviously something wrong.
Sometimes you got the yips, man.
The yips. You got the yips.
And his face was fucked up when he came out.
Dude, it looked like he was dead. Like, looked like he was just a skull. But it was messed up. It was ugly.
Yeah, and, you know, there's some just chill, like, living moments, I guess. Krista was talking with him for a little bit. Aaron was like, oh, you seem like a normal person now. Uh, but the big thing was, Pastor Nick is murdered.
Murdered.
Yes, it was a robbery of murder.
Oh, okay.
Robbery. Murder, okay? They went to rob him of literally nothing.
Right. Well, someone tried to rob him of what he knew.
Yes, he was tortured. The military police is somewhat involved, not like they kind of determined not like really behind it, but someone else is. Uh,
Right. I will say this season, coming from like a manga point of view, at least some future knowledge, it does take a different taste or a different take kind of from what, because like obviously before it's like we're battling titans. This one kind of take, obviously, as you see near the end, there's kind of a different take on it, which some people like, some people don't. I'm
yeah,
kind of
it's
in the middle.
like see those Titans. We don't have to worry about them right now. We got to worry about killing our own. Okay? We're gonna go back to killing the Titans again once we're done.
Right.
So like, yeah, they got the people that are after the scouts. They're like the military police showed up at their place, but they had already anticipated it somewhat, so they were on the move since they were going to the Tross district, kind of like sneak in there, basically like,
Right.
oh, you just go into the belly of the beast. Maybe they won't expect it. Obviously, that doesn't pan out.
And we know they're after Aaron and Historia or Krista, whichever you prefer.
Whatever you want to fucking call her.
Hey, her Historia, all right. She was daughter of what, the important Lord Rice, which we do see him, I think, for a brief moment. Remember, there was like a meeting with all those. It looked like higher up people,
Yeah.
and like it looked like a guy on a throne. I don't know who the guy on the throne is, because he's not the king from season 1. I don't know who he is. Even from reading ahead, I don't know who he is.
Maybe each district has their own like king or lord. Oh, they have like regional lords, I think.
Yeah, but I think so. Yeah, yeah. But still, he looked very important.
And then they had Armin and the other guy do body doubles.
The other guy.
I don't remember his name.
Gene?
Oh, that was okay. Yes, Gene. That was the one I write down. Okay.
Gene.
Whatever.
Horseface. You can call him Horseface.
And then Armin got touched up.
Right. That was weird. Well, obviously the
Good
dude.
thing it wasn't Krista because ugh.
Right. Well, he thought it was Krista, so it's still
So like, oh, they'll find out soon it's not her. Probably because when he was filling him up, he didn't feel any boobs. But
right, Armin and Krista do have similar faces. You know what's actually funny? When I was reading, there are panels where you get confused on like which one's which because they look so similar. But you know.
Yeah, and then while they get pulled out easily.
Yeah, Mikasa whips some ass real quick.
But we got Nifa, who was shot from behind the wall. Along with the other guy who got shot in the back.
All right, that was pretty brutal.
It's funny because like every time when I start notes at the top of my page is this character names. That's all it is. And then I saw it's like they said Nifa, I put down Nifa, then bam, got shot. I was like, well, cross that out. I don't need that there anymore. Thank you.
Yeah, this is where stuff starts to. They're pretty much being hunted by.
Yeah, crazy guy Kenny comes out.
Kenny the Ripper, I guess you could. His urban legend name. Which we know Levi does have some sort of connection with, because he's like, I lived with him when I was small.
Yes,
or young.
Exactly. So, and obviously that's portrayed. He's like, oh, you haven't grown up or whatever. Like you're still the same. I'm here to fucking kill you because
I will say those pistol things are pretty. They're like the 3D gear and giant pistols that blow people's brains out.
They aren't using those on Titans. What the fuck?
Because, guns don't work that well on Titans. They do work well on people, though.
Let's get a strong gun. Shoot through the neck, okay? If a sword can cut through, a gun can cut through.
Maybe? I think you need more precise with the slice, You can't just shoot it all off.
Oh, you can, trust me.
I feel like if you had something that strong to shoot off like their neck, it'd probably shoot off your arm with it. Like,
true. Yeah, Ethan would probably be a blown apart corpse if it was that way. But yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Kind of jump through it, but that's just kind of a season opener. Let's get it going. You wanna jump into scores then?
Sure.
I'll let you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can go first. I'm just gonna put a disclaimer so people know. All right. I don't like Attack on Titan. I don't really care for it. I don't like the characters. So there won't be too many positive reviews from me. That's just how it's going to be. I'm the opposite of Logan. Logan likes it. I don't. So for me, really, I'm probably a 4 from this episode, maybe a 5. Like, it's just, I don't like the characters mostly. And also a lot of the times it just felt like nothing was really happening. There's still no progression with the stuff that matters. Uh,
I disagree completely. No
yeah, I know.
progression and
That's just
nothing
how
happening. I feel like those are just false
there was a
statements.
lot of time just sitting around. Oh, we get a whole bunch of them cleaning in the beginning. Krista's just babbling. I think the issue with me is I don't like the characters.
I
So
feel
that
like
just
you
makes it
focus
really
on
hard
the
for me to get
negative
into the show.
stuff. Because I'd say
I don't know.
more happened than not happened.
I don't know how. I just feel like there's not much progression. That's all there. I don't like the show though. That's why I'm throwing the disclaimer out there.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between not liking the show and saying it's bad. There's like a fine line.
No, I do disagree. There's a difference between bad and not liking it, but I don't like it.
Well, you're rating it the same as we rated Overlord, which I would.
Yes.
All right, I'll get into mine. I'll say an 8. I thought it was a solid season opener. Like there was tons of things that it brought out. Like obviously emphasized the importance of Aaron and Historia. I mean, people I feel like just expect to suddenly get to the basement and the wall, and that's where I guess people have issues with it. But I think it's more than that. we I like how we got introduced to this Kenny guy. I kind of know some about him, but it kind of, I'd say, opened with a pretty intense conflict. I mean, they're pretty much being hunted by the military and some psycho killer. So, yeah, it got me anticipated and excited for more. That's it.
I just wanted to say we can at least respect each other's opinions and not
Well, yeah.
slaughter each other. Okay.
I'm not gonna. Justin, your review was 5 out of 10. But yeah, spiel time.
It's real time. As always, if you don't want us to hunt you down, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below, let us know what you thought, let us know what you didn't like, what you scored it, anything like that. Streamer at twitch.tv, links in the description below, along with social media, Discord, everything like that. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.